Hello everybody. So this short video is going to walk you through your main project in our course, and that is your advocacy project. This is a project that will be ongoing for the full 4 weeks that we're in the course. So we can see here your project is worth 15 points of your grade. We'll look at the dilemma project later, but for now let's scroll down in the syllabus, or scroll up in the syllabus to look at the project and go over the details of the project here. So let's make this a little bit larger. So this comes in two parts, part 1 and part 2. So let's look at part 1, because you can begin working on this and you're going to have the first 2 weeks to get this done. The goal of this project is to get you to be able to take a topic and neutrally view both sides of a topic before you make a decision. Okay, this is an important characteristic that a good administrator needs to be able to do, because you're going to constantly get ideas flashed at you all the time, and this will help you identify the key points on both sides of an issue, and then you can logically work through your solution. So we can see here, you'll identify one current issue or trend in education that concerns or interests you. Examples may include, but are not limited to, tax reform, charter schools, voucher schools, the Reading Sufficiency Act, or Common Core standards. You will create a literature review of the information on the topic you're discussing. Typically, we think of a literature review as being a peer-reviewed journals, but this time you're going to search for information just as any layperson would do. You can simply Google to find the information on your topic. You will provide both sides of the issue, kind of like the pros and cons of the issue from different perspectives. You need to remain neutral in this part of your writing. The reader should not be able to understand your point of view on the topic. This means you will treat each side equally. This first part will be due week 10 and probably be about 10 pages or so in length, and it will be written in third person. So as you can see from the description, then we really want you to take on a topic that does have some controversy in it. For example, I would not want to see a topic dealing with should children have PE daily. Okay, you may think that's a controversial topic, but I doubt that you're going to find anybody or any literature out there that says children should not have PE daily. Okay, another one that I thought of recently that is kind of interesting is, should children be taught cursive writing in elementary school? You may think, again, that that's a controversial topic, and it may be, but you're not going to find anything out there that probably refutes it. Okay, and if you are, it's going to be very limited. So the goal here is that you're going to write this first part, and you're going to do it in a very organized manner where you give both sides completely. What we want you to do as principal is to be able to analyze, and I'm using Bloom's verbs here, analyze what you have in front of you. Okay? And again, you're going to write this in third person, and you have 2 weeks. It's due week 8, which is the end of the second week. So let's look at Blackboard and look at the rubric for this. So if we go to Blackboard, to look at the rubrics, you go to My Grades, and then scroll down to Advocacy Project 1, and we can look at the rubric. And the reason I want to do this is because I want you to see what it takes to be proficient. These are going to be reversed. They're in the wrong order right now, but this is the proficient side, not novice. Okay, so the first part here is worth 5 points. 1 point is with grammar and APA, and in a previous video we talked about the APA videos that are available to you. But the other part is the approach and organization. This is where you're going to get your 2 parts, or your other 4 points, 2 points each. So the approach then is worth 2 points. The approach is very neutral. There is no indication of the writer's bias. And then under organization, the organization is clearly presented. The reader can identify the topic easily and see the pros and cons of the topic. The pros and cons are equally balanced. If you find that your topic is, when you start getting in there and looking and realize, hey, I have more pros for this and very few cons, then it's probably not going to be a good topic, okay? The goal of this is to get you looking at a topic that doesn't have a clear answer. And we want you to be able to, again, analyze, apply what you know about decision making, because we're going to do that during the dilemma project. And then come out and look at what your thoughts are on this and how they've changed. Okay. So again, the main thing on part 1 is that you find a topic. Your first discussion board is going to work through topics. And I will help you narrow down your topics during the first week of our course. And then we can get to research, okay? So when I say research in Google, you can simply find what the layperson is looking at, okay? That's also a little bit of a twist on this project, is we want to know what the average parent would understand about this topic. So he or she is going to most likely simply Google something to find out the information, okay? So that is your introduction to your advocacy project. That's the first part that you're going to do. Again, there's a discussion board that's going to help you narrow your topic. So if we pull this down, look at our schedule. Here's what we just looked at, the introduction. You can see in Module 1 there's a discussion board. This discussion board will be due Sunday at midnight, and this will help you narrow down your topic. Your first part of this project will be due on July the 15th. If you get it done before then, certainly you can turn it in, and I will try to work on getting it graded. But I will get these back to you during week 3 of our course, and at that point we will also introduce part 2 and what you're going to do in part 2. So with that, good luck. I look forward to reading your thoughts. These are always exciting papers for me to read.